This is me. The man, dressed in worn jeans and a faded t-shirt, standing tall, with his eyes fixed intently on the viewfinder. My camera, a faithful companion on countless shoots, stood steady beside me, a testament to the attention to detail that had earned me a reputation as one of the best in the business. The sun, a fiery red ball, seemed to pulse with an inner light and radiating energy. The world around melted away, leaving only the sun and my camera, a symbiotic pair capturing the raw power of nature. As I stood there, surrounded by the creepy still trees, I couldn't help but feel a sense of liberation wash over me. Just a few months ago, I was a high-stakes banker, trapped in a world of suits and ties. Leaving the banking job had been a daunting decision, but the memories of suffocating meetings and endless spreadsheets had been enough to push me over the edge. I had traded in my tie for a backpack and my calculator for a camera. And now, I hold a large camera in my hands, feeling the weight of freedom. I gazed through the lens, focusing on the majestic landscape before me. The camouflage outfit I wore seemed to blend me seamlessly into the surroundings, and I felt at one with nature. The hum of my old life was a distant memory, replaced by the gentle rustle of leaves and the sweet songs of birds. The world is full of beauty, and I was finally free to explore it. This would be one for the portfolio, a testament to skill and dedication. I am here taking a step back, admiring the secrets and untold stories soar through. I will start my story from my experiences from pilgrim of all photographers. The holy Jim Corbett National Park in the foothill of Himalayas. One park which is a must-visit to all. As I was in Jim Corbett National Park, I came across quite an incredible sight. In the center of the most soggy, emerald jungles, a majestic elephant emerged out of tall grass, its tusks glistening with flecks of golden color in the dappled light of sunlight. With all the smell of mud and foliage, the air hung heavy as if in anticipation when Mashir halted the safari jeep softly, breathless from inside at its gruesome beauty. I froze on my track, not knowing what to do next. The elephant, calm and regal, paused there for a moment to fill my wise eyes with years of ancient wisdom. At that moment, something sags in the air, perhaps a silent communion between me and the beast. Then it moves away, disappearing into the dense bushes of the wilderness, leaving an etching within. Since then I spent hours learning the secrets of this forest and ancient magic, some hidden wisdom which exists only in forests. In the nearby area where the roads are covered with tall sail trees like ancient pillars to support the canopy of life, there was a herd of elephants, quietly going through the underbrush. In the heart of Jim Corbett National Park, the sunbeams peeked through gaps in the trees and dappled upon the dry leaves, crunching softly on the forest floor beneath their massive feet. This herd, led by an old matriarch named Shyla, was on a journey undertaken for generations, to a hidden watering hole deep within the forest, passed down from elder to elder, mother to daughter. Shyla, whose eyes are those of sage, has led her herd for almost 2 decades. She knows this track well. When she was but a calf, her mother took her down this track, keeping in step with the rest of the herd. She guides the young ones to safety through an increasingly human-dominated landscape. The forest had changed since Shyla's youth. More roads cut through their home. But Shyla trusted the ancient ways. The forest was their protector, as long as they stayed together. These softly lit dawns, whispering trees of the forest, Shyla and her calf a perfect companionship. Everything was new for calf, every leaf, every pebble a wonder. Mother guided through twisting pathways that she had crossed since her youth, guided by her wise eyes and her towering frame. This particular morning, the mist danced between the trunks of very old trees, and this mother and calf were to a clearing where generations of ancestors had gathered. In this place, Mother learned about the delicate balance of nature and her role within it. As they were to set out again for their vast wilderness home, Calf briefly nuzzled Mother's trunk, silent thanks for her leading and protection. In this moment captured in time by my lens, we are reminded of the enduring connection between these gentle giants. In the evening, as the golden sunlight filters through the dense foliage, a magnificent Bengal tiger called Titali emerges from the lush greenery. Its striking orange coat, adorned with bold black stripes, blends seamlessly with the vibrant forest. She was marching to relax in the water of Ramganga, and soon after having cooled herself and quenched her thirst, she advanced with majesty, grace, and unflinching sureness in every step, quite apparent enough why the tiger is exalted as being the lord of its realm. Next day, we crossed Ramganga River to see Queen Poro, who is going on with her son Prince. After some time, Queen and Prince appeared on far side of the river. The lone sub-adult wanted his other to play with him, but being a mother, she know how to handle the situation. After a brief relaxation in the cold water of the river, both mother and son traveled across the river to the other side of the forest. This is the last time when we saw Paro and Prince together. Prince was relaxing under vigilant eyes of his mother in their vast kingdom. Heard the sad news of Prince losing a territorial battle and traveled beyond, from where no one returns less than a fortnight since we saw him here. Kaziranga National Park, set in the heart of Assam, is an enchanting paradise for nature enthusiasts and a true jewel of India's rich biodiversity. Its verdant greens, vast grasslands, and dense forests set against the majestic Brahmaputra River backdrop make it an unforgettable place. The most prominent and renowned residents of this park are one-horned rhinoceros. They walk with strength and elegance, leaving a path for others to be followed by their resilience. As the fiery orb of the sun sets towards the horizon, Kaziranga National Park transforms into a magical canvas. Against the deepening hues of the twilight sky, a magnificent one-horned rhinoceros grazes peacefully amidst lush greenery. The silhouette of ancient trees frames the scene, adding depth and character to this enchanting landscape. This is Kaziranga at its best, a sanctuary where nature paints breathtaking masterpieces every day. Golden sunlight bathes the vast grasslands of Kaziranga National Park in hues of amber and green, crowned by the vibrant blooms of red silk cotton trees. Amidst this enchanting landscape, the scene is a testament to the harmonious coexistence of flora and fauna, where every element of nature tells its own story. The tall grasses swing gently in the breeze and whisper ancient secrets, and the rhinoceros, the epitome of resilience and strength, roams free, epitomizing the wild spirit of this UNESCO World Heritage Site. Apart from the rhinos, there are elephants. Within the peaceful waters of Kaziranga National Park, an Asian elephant frolics in the cool water, splashing with its strong trunk. Among the largest land animals, these gentle giants move around freely within the varied landscapes of the park, from lush grasslands and wetlands to dense forests. This is the beauty of freedom and happiness in this unscathed wilderness of the most iconic sanctuary. Apart from the rhinos and elephants, Kaziranga is a treasure house of wildlife hosting tigers, wild buffaloes, swamp deer, endangered Indian hog deer, and a dazzling array of bird species. It is a paradise. This pristine wilderness is not just a sanctuary for wildlife, but also a reminder of the delicate balance of ecosystems. Ranthambore National Park, located in the Sawai Madhopur district of Rajasthan, is a breathtaking sanctuary renowned for its rich biodiversity and stunning landscapes. Spanning approximately 1,334 square kilometers, the park features a diverse range of ecosystems, including dry deciduous forests, open grassy meadows, and rugged hills. There are many lakes that increase the park's beauty, along with being sources of water for the park's animals. The park is most renowned for its Bengal tiger population. It is exciting to see the majesty of the animal, giving wildlife enthusiasts a great opportunity to watch them in their natural habitats. However, apart from tigers, Ranthambore hosts a variety of leopards, sloth bears, striped hyenas, and more than 330 species of birds that make it a paradise for birdwatchers. The ancient Ranthambore fort, dating back to the 10th century, provides a perfect blend of history and nature with its panoramic views of the surrounding landscape. Ruins of the fort scattered all over the park give an idea of its royal past and add to the charm of this natural haven. Ranthambore National Park is one of the ultimate destinations for those seeking adventure and tranquility amidst stunning scenery and wildlife, therefore, captivates the hearts of nature lovers from around the world. This was the first time I had seen a tiger in the wild, and that was in Ranthambore National Park. I was in my tenderfoot by then in the field and photography, and I was disappointed that I could not capture the face of it. Little did I know that this picture captures a crucial moment in the life of this young male tiger called Chiroli, who leaves the mother's domain to find a new home after losing a battle. The rugged terrain and bare branches represent the bitter realities of survival for a tiger, signifying one of the most crucial phases that a tiger undergoes. As I repeatedly visited this adobe of tigers, I learnt a lot of secrets of tigers' life, and here are some of the great, handsome and beautiful tigers I witnessed here. Feared and revered, T24, or Ustad as he fondly was known, is one of the most elusive tigers of Ranthambore. With massive build and unyielding dominance. This dominant male tiger that was once admired for his regal presence and photogenic charisma gets himself into controversy after being accused of killing several humans, including the forest guard in 2015. After which Ustad was captured and later relocated to Biological Park near Udapa. His removal sparked a hot debate whether Ustad was, in fact, a man-eater, or an innocent victim of human-wildlife conflict due to its dwindling habitats. Controversies notwithstanding, the tale still stands for that wild, untamed spirit. Ustad stood for that perfect equilibrium of man and beast within the common realms of Ranthambore. Nur, also referred as T39, is synonymous with grace and flexibility. With her unique looks and placid nature, Nur has become an audience favorite. Nur, as a mother, and for her survival in arduous conditions, represents one of the most rugged instincts of survival that typifies the tigers of Ranthambore. Layla, or T41, is a mystery and an elegance in the tigress. Elusive by nature, she has captured the imagination of wildlife lovers, as every sighting of her has been a rare and special gift. Layla's story reminds us of the untamed and secretive world of the jungle, where every tiger carves its own path. Prince is one of the most enigmatic and admired tigers. Prince was known for his solitary nature and striking features. He earned his name not only for his royal demeanor but also for his mysterious and elusive presence. Unlike other tigers, which mostly stick to defined territories, Prince was a wanderer, often seen crossing distant areas of the park, showcasing his adaptability and survival instincts. His ability to move through the dense forests as well as the open grasslands made him a symbol of resilience and freedom. As a wildlife enthusiast and photographers, every sighting of Prince was a rare and cherished experience. Fateh, T42, is a very dominant male tiger, named after the legendary conservationist Fateh Singh Rothor, who did most of the work to get Ranthambore sanctified as a tiger sanctuary. Fateh is known for his muscular body, regal gait, and territorial skills. He is often seen patrolling his territory with great authority. His territory consists of some of the most dense and scenic regions of Ranthambore. Fateh is glorified for his contribution to the gene pool and is a symbol of the wilderness spirit. His Majesty is a symbol of the strength and resilience of India's tiger population, capturing the hearts of conservationists, photographers and visitors. Sundari, also known as TR17, was one of the most iconic tigresses, celebrated for her stunning beauty. True to her name, meaning beautiful in Hindi, Sundari had everyone fortunate enough to catch a glimpse of her in the wild fall in love with this animal. A daughter of the fabled Marshali, Sundari inherited her mother's royal charisma and hunting acumen. She is a frequent visitor to the area surrounding the Rajba Lake and has been an indispensable favorite for photographers and nature lovers, with the beauty of her stride and amber eyes. She, however, went missing from Ranthambore National Park between March and April 2013. Despite all the efforts put by over 100 forest guards, along with camera traps, she was not spotted anywhere. Lack of sightings made the officials to declare that she had probably died. Her body, however, was never found. Krishna is also referred as TR19 and one of the best-known tigress. Born to the legendary tigress Ma Shali, Krishna had inherited beauty and grace along with territorial instincts from her mother. Today, she is busy taking care of her latest litters of 3 cubs who are just playing in little distance. One male called Pac-Man, 2 female cubs Lightning and Arrowhead. Arrowhead, known for the sharp, arrow-shaped mark on her forehead, she is the strongest of her siblings and one of the most celebrated tigress in Ranthambore National Park, known for her elegance and beauty with remarkable hunting qualities and reigning the much-envied area around the lake, one of the finest territories over which once she ruled alongside her mother and grandmother. Her fearless and confident personality, with her expertise in the matter of raising cubs, has made her a symbol of strength, and motherhood bears a resemblance to her grandmother. We heard the name Machali good many times. Now who is this Machali? No story of Ranthambore is complete without Machali, my lady love. The legendary Queen of Ranthambore, also known as T16, celebrated for her striking beauty and remarkable influence on the tiger population in the region. She became an iconic figure and is often called the Lady of the Lake, as her territory borders the picturesque lakes and historical forts within the park. Machali was not only the most photographed tigress in the world, but also a powerful matriarch ruling over an area of approximately 350 square miles. Machali had 4 litters during her lifetime and played a very important role in increasing the tiger population in Ranthambore. She is one of the largest contributors to the population of the park's tiger population, as more than half of the current population comes from her lineage. Machali, perhaps one of the most photographed and beloved tigers of all time, has gained notoriety in the sense that she will tolerate human presence, permitting tourists and photographers to come close without her displaying an aggressive stance. An amiable attitude towards humans has made her a darling to wildlife enthusiasts and has consequently generated enormous tourism income, valued at around $10 million per annum. Machali's stories are inspiring reminders of the beauty and power of the natural world, including her famous encounter where she killed a 14-foot mugger crocodile, showcasing her ferocity and prowess as a predator. Machali stayed as a symbol of conservation efforts in India till her death on August 18, 2016. The legacy of Machali continues to inspire both the nature lovers and the conservationists, and reminds all that there is a fragile relationship between wildlife and human life. From Machali to Arrowhead, tigers of Ranthambore are more than mere apex predators. They symbolize legends of India's great biodiversity and cultural legacy. Their lives teach them how to survive and struggle through the delicate balance in the ecosystem. Let their stories be celebrated while being responsible for protecting their space and ensuring that these stripes may forever roam free. Gujarat, located on the western coast of India, is a land of vibrant culture and extraordinary biodiversity. It boasts a unique and diverse landscape ranging from arid deserts to lush forests, offering a haven for a variety of wildlife. The Gir National Park, one of Gujarat's most iconic wildlife sanctuaries. Covering over 1,400 square kilometers, it celebrates the last habitat of the Asiatic lion. This place not only guards the majestic lion, but also offers a plethora of other wildlife, which includes crocodiles, deer, antelopes, and numerous species of birds. This is a majestic shot of the Asiatic lion, which exudes strength and royalty. Shot in a moment of total repose in its natural setting in the Gir forest in Gujarat, the lion was lying on the dry floor of the forest, shaded under the intricate network of the branches, with its beautiful golden mane lit by soft sunlight filtering through the thickets. These lions, like all other lions, spend most of their day resting, thereby saving energy for hunting during cooler hours of the evening or night. It's one such beautiful shot by the wild in this spotted deer and fawn in front of golden hue of a forest. This depicts the kind of bonding of a mother with her baby here beautifully, where the fawn curiously glances around with staying close to the mother for safety and warmth, while the mother is all attentive towards grazing while being extra cautious about surroundings for not letting the fawn stray into any potential predator. The interplay of light and shadows through sparse trees focuses the observer's attention on natural beauty, the coats decorated with a unique white spot that covers it. The charm it offers them is exceptional. Even camouflage is wonderful because these spots help them disappear from view in their background. As we were enjoying this beauty, we heard a call from Cheetal, which made us realize there are 2 lions nearby who were gelling together, which is common in lion pride. The Little Rann of Kutch is a vast semi-arid region that encompasses the Wilder Sanctuary, which spans approximately 4,953 square kilometers. The area is home to the Indian Wilder Sanctuary, established in 1972 to protect the endangered Indian wildebeest locally known as Kuil, which thrives in this harsh yet captivating environment. The sanctuary attracts a plethora of migratory birds, making it a paradise for birdwatchers and nature enthusiasts. Among the notable species are the crane, Dalmatian pelican, and various types of flamingos, alongside resident birds like the falcon and numerous ducks and geese. As the fiery sun dips below the horizon, a wilder silhouette adorns the golden shores, personifying freedom and elegance. This majestic creature racing against the fading light embodies the spirit of untamed wilderness in every stride. Serenity of reflection on water and the soft shades of the evening sky form a breathtaking canvas of artistry from nature. It reminds one of harmony between earth and its wild, a call to cherish and protect the beauty around. During a semi-winter morning at Bajana area of LRK, I noticed this mesmerizing gaze of a desert fox nestled in dense greenery, offering a rare glimpse of this elusive creature in its natural habitat. The fox's sharp, alert eyes gleam with curiosity and caution, emphasizing its role as a vigilant and agile survivor in the wild. The lush green foliage forms a vivid contrast to the warm, earthy tones of the fox's fur, creating a captivating composition. The setting, though unusual for a desert fox that typically inhabits arid regions, highlights its adaptability and the diversity of its surroundings. The desert fox, with its slender frame, sharp ears, and bushy tail, is perfectly adapted to thrive in such challenging environments. Its tawny coat blends harmoniously with the dry soil and sparse vegetation, providing camouflage from predators and enabling stealth while hunting for prey. This image captures the essence of the fox's alert and inquisitive nature, with its keen gaze and poised stance emphasizing its survival instincts. This captivating photograph showcases a desert fox gracefully navigating its arid habitat during sunrise. The glowing orange sun rising in the backdrop bathes the landscape in warm hues, creating a surreal and peaceful ambience that reflects the harsh yet breathtaking beauty of the desert ecosystem. This image portrays the heartwarming scene of a wildebeest with its calf nursing in the serenity of a breathtaking sunset. The vibrant hues of the setting sun paint the sky in a warm orange glow, creating a striking contrast with the green plains and the soft silhouettes of the surrounding shrubs. McQueen's bustard is a migratory bird seen in parts of western India during its winter migration. In many regions, particularly in the Middle East, McQueen's bustard holds significant cultural importance. Historically, it has been prized as a game bird for falconry, a tradition dating back centuries. Hunting bustards with falcons remains a symbol of prestige in some Middle Eastern countries. However, this practice, combined with habitat loss, has led to a sharp decline in their populations. Recognizing the decline in McQueen's bustard populations, several countries and organizations have taken steps to protect the species. Together, the Little Rann of Kutch and Gir National Park exemplify Gujarat's commitment to wildlife conservation and its rich natural heritage. These areas not only protect endangered species, but also offer unforgettable experiences for nature lovers and wildlife enthusiasts seeking to explore the unique landscapes and biodiversity of this vibrant state. Central Indian forests play a crucial role in tiger conservation, housing approximately 30% of global tiger population across a vast landscape. This region is characterized by a mix of sal and teak forests, providing essential habitats for tigers and their prey. The central Indian landscape comprises 16 tiger-protected areas, including renowned tiger reserves such as Kanha, Bandhavgarh, Pench, and Tadoba. These reserves are interconnected by wildlife corridors that facilitate the movement of tigers and help maintain genetic diversity within populations. However, these habitats face significant threats from human activities, including agriculture and urbanization, which fragment the forests and hinder tiger movement. With the golden hue of dusk spreading over the forest, 2 Barasinghas or swamp deer come up tenderly from beneath the undergrowth. The Barasingha, endemic to the Indian subcontinent, is a symbol of the wetlands. Those antlers, carried with such pride by the male, are not just items for contest, but also its signifier about the health of its ecosystem, a fragile balance between land and water. Deep in the heart of the forest, a tender moment of innocence unfolds. Perched on the rough bark of a towering tree, a young langur clings tightly, its wide, curious eyes peering into the mysteries of the world around it. This little one, with its soft, golden white fur and tiny, nimble fingers, is just beginning to explore its surroundings. Born into a complex and tight-knit troop, it is here, amidst the trees, that it will learn the essential lessons of life, how to climb, forage, and stay vigilant in the face of danger. For the young langur, every branch is a pathway, every rustle a signal, and every moment a step toward mastering the art of survival. Its instincts draw it to the safety of the trees, where it observes the world below, alert to the movements of both predator and prey. As the veil of twilight descends upon the forest, the queen of the wild awakens. A tigress called Budbudi, alias T83, sleek and powerful, emerges from the shadows of her den. Her golden coat, striped with black, blends seamlessly with the dappled sunlight filtering through the dense foliage. In these wildlands, she is predator and protector. She knows the forest like no other, its trails, its sounds, its secrets. Each rustle of the grass, each faint scent in the air, could signal the presence of prey or danger. But in the forest, nothing is certain. That day I see a fragile dance between patience and power. A fragile balance between predator and prey, life and death. Patience was Budbudi's best weapon. Hidden by the golden veil of the grasslands, she lies motionless, every muscle coiled, every breath measured. She has perfected the art of camouflage, her stripes blending perfectly into the landscape. Just a few meters ahead, the spotted deer glides through the meadow in a delicate yet seemingly carefree frame. There was a quietness in the jungle that came to an end with the call of alarm raised by a peacock. Instantly, the deer and their fawn scattered in a flurry of movement, their instincts kicking in as they sensed danger. In a heartbeat, a tiger emerged from the tall grass. It was a breathtaking yet heart-wrenching moment. Within less than 6 seconds, the tiger pounced on a fawn that had sought refuge just beyond my line of sight, hidden behind a bush. The golden jackal is a versatile and opportunistic predator, perfectly adapted to the challenges of its environment. With its keen sense of smell and sharp instincts, it thrives where others might falter. But this triumph is not without its risks. The jackal must now navigate the open terrain, where larger predators or scavengers could snatch away its kill. This is the cycle of life in the wild, a tale as old as time, where every triumph is the ability to endure challenges without complaining, and every loss a contribution to the greater circle of existence. Bandhavgarh National Park in Madhya Pradesh covers an area of about 448 square kilometers. It gets its name from the ancient fort of Bandhavgarh, which falls inside the park. The park features historically significant landscapes, including rocky hills and smooth valleys, that make it an important area for tiger conservation in central India. But for me, it did not carry any great luck with respect to sighting of tigers. The waiting for tiger sighting were so long that I slept most of the times during first 3 days. The only animal I saw in these 3 days was this tamed elephant and its mahat. We started our last safari after taking the holy darshan of Sheshashaya, the status of Lord Vishnu reclining on the seven-hooded serpent, Sheshanag, which was built during 10th century for change of our luck. God was very kind to us, and at the start of our safari our driver caught hold of Pug Mark, which lead us to the edge of the national park, where we lost the track. We were standing and guessing where could be the tiger, and we all were disappointed. At that point our guide, who was very calm, relaxed and looked at us and said in very low voice, "Sir, tiger is walking away from us just behind you." At last we could sight the tiger of Bandhavgarh, and here is famous Bamira. Bamira was a powerful male tiger known for his territorial prowess and distinctive appearance. His large size and commanding demeanor earned him respect among both fellow tigers and park visitors. Bamira played a crucial role in maintaining the balance of the ecosystem within Bandhavgarh, showcasing the importance of strong males in tiger populations. Pench National Park. The forest in central India with tropical dry deciduous forests are a mix of teak and other hardwoods in the landscape, open grasslands, and several water bodies, hence a good biodiversity attractor for wildlife with area spread over 758 square kilometers. The park's name is taken after the river which flows through the park, the Pench River. The Pench National Park holds abundant fauna which consists of tigers, leopards, wild dogs, and deer species. It has just been included for the goal it achieved regarding its tiger population increase. The historical background of Pench Tiger Reserve relates to the Jungle Book, as there are records from 1831 when Lieutenant Moore recorded a child being raised by wolves in these forests. This story was later developed by Kipling, who drew inspiration from the lush landscapes and wildlife of the region. Kolawali tigress, also known as Bagin, is the most famous tigress in Pench National Park, also referred to as Tia 15. She was born in 2005 to the fabled tigress Badi Mada, and Tiger Charger became famous because she had raised so many litters of cubs successfully. Named after the collar that once circled her neck for tracking, Kolawali has gained a following as a favorite of photographers and wildlife enthusiasts due to her charismatic personality and comfort with the presence of safari vehicles. Kolawali, probably the most famous tigress in central India. Officials at Pench National Park believes Kolawali is the only tigress in the world to deliver with 8 litters and with 29 cubs in the wild, and holds Guinness World Record. Kamazari is one such prominent male tigers, now found at the Pench Tiger Reserve, where their large size in relation to males has kept its territory undiminished. With such characteristics of dominance over most parts of Pench Tiger Reserve, it became easy to notice Kamazari, but with one unique aspect in contrast, with his own brethren and bolder for survival in an undisputed area spread from Chindamata towards Kamazari, because it helps both hunting and even mating. Kamazari has a muscle build, with distinctive marks on his coat that distinguish him from other tigers in the same reserve. On more than one occasion, there have been incidents of aggressive territorial behavior. There have been significant cubs by various tigresses during this time, which may add to genetic diversity in tigers in the Pench reserves. Undeniably, baby monkeys are adorable. They have small, expressive faces, large, curious eyes, and playful antics that make these little primates irresistible. Soft fur, often lighter than the adults, makes them cute as they cling to their mothers or swing from branches with unsteady but enthusiastic movements. Their inquisitive nature often leads them to explore their surroundings, and this often leads to amusing encounters with leaves, twigs, and even other animals. This playful exploration is not only entertaining, but also plays a crucial role in their development and socialization. The rhesus macaque and common langur are major players in the maintenance of ecological balance and biodiversity. When they eat fruits, they ensure restoration of forests by spreading seeds to various parts where they will germinate and grow. They have an influence on the forest structure because they favor certain plant species, which thereby create habitats for other species. In this regard, they sustain larger populations of wildlife and healthy ecosystems by enhancing plant diversity and regeneration. Summer morning, and the sun was beating heavily, and we were almost close to our morning safari. We were waiting near a waterhole where tiger was sighted previous evening. I was busy photographing this jackal, which was approaching us. All of a sudden it stopped, gave a look at distance, and disappeared in no time. I looked at the place with my suspicious eyes where the jackal saw, and noticed this. This is famous tigress Langadi. She was resting in the shade, stood up and started walking to a water hole nearby, and settled in the pond. As I was prizing her beauty, an alarm call alerted me again. And this time it is Lakshmi, daughter of Langadi, who was walking to the other end of the same water hole for resting. I was double lucky on that day to sight these two tigers, and was disappointed to leave them back as I was supposed to leave the park. Tadoba and Hari Tiger Reserve is my favorite place for wildlife due to rich biodiversity and the thrill of encountering majestic animals in the wild habitat. Covering approximately 625 square kilometers in the Chandrapur district of Maharashtra, it is this reserve that has earned fame due to its population of Bengal tigers as an attraction for tourists. Seeing these majestic animals roaming freely in the wild is quite an experience, and seems to be the epitome of untamed nature. Besides tigers, Tadoba has a wide variety of wildlife, including leopards, sloth bears, and herbivores such as sambar and spotted deer. This diversity ensures that every visit offers new opportunities for wildlife sightings. The park also boasts over 195 species of birds, making it a paradise for birdwatchers. Notable species include the crested serpent eagle and the grey-headed fish eagle, adding to the vibrant atmosphere of the reserve. The lush landscapes of Tadoba, characterized by dry deciduous forests and beautiful water bodies like Telia Lake, Tadoba Lake, enhance the overall experience. The combination of stunning scenery and the sounds of wildlife creates an immersive environment that captivates nature lovers. Whether it's embarking on a thrilling safari or enjoying peaceful moments while birdwatching, Tadoba offers an unparalleled connection to nature that keeps me coming back for more. Tadoba and Hari Tiger Reserve is renowned for its rich population of Bengal tigers, making it a prime destination for wildlife enthusiasts. Among the most famous tigers in this reserve are Maya. Maya is probably one of the highest profile tigresses in the reserve, and she is often referred to as the Queen of Tadoba. Maya was born around 2010 in the Pandharpurni area to mother Neera and father Hilltop Tiger. As she grew older, she established herself as a strong leader in the North Prime area of Pandharpurni. Maya has experienced motherhood multiple times, but very unfortunate that she was not a great mother. Her first litter in 2014, she had 2 cubs with Gabbar Tiger, both did not survive. This is her second set of 3 cubs with Saturn in 2015. The bowler who is sitting next to Maya was Mom's favorite. Because of movement of male tiger called Matkasa in the area dominated by Maya, her 2 cubs went missing, and bowler lost the territorial battle with Matkasa and have left mother's domain for permanent. This photograph was done when he was last seen post-fight with Matkasa. Matkasa is also known as the King of Tadoba because he has such a body and shows protective instincts. He bred cubs with Maya and is the least orthodox male ever involved in his cubs' upbringing. Matkasa became a hero thrice, defeating the alpha male, Gabbar of the region. His huge body and pot belly make an attractive feature since he keeps roaming around the Pandharpurni area. Maya had 2 more cubs with Matkasa, Surya and Neera. I totally loved these 2 and kept an eye on them for years. These little ones are super playful, which is really important for growing up and staying alive. They wrestle and spar, which helps them build strength and coordination. Plus, it's like practice for the hunting skills they'll need when they're all grown up. Chasing and pouncing. The cubs chase one another, pounce, and ambush each other. This play behavior is very important in perfecting their stalking and ambushing skills, which are crucial for catching prey when they are mature. Exploration and enjoy climbing trees, exploring the surroundings. This exploration develops confidence and agility. Through play, cubs rehearse critical hunting behaviors like stalking and swatting at each other. This simulated hunting is great fun, but gets them ready to live off of their future selves as hunters. This time Suya and Mira were cooling at Waterhole, when sounder of wild boars approached the waterhole. There was only a single spotted deer alarm call.
I love this.
That day Suya and Mira did made multiple attempts for hunting in my presence, but none were fruitful. Next day, I did see these two sub-adults were resting for the entire day under shade with their mother, means they had a stomach full of food that previous evening. And this was the last time when I saw all three together. In a very short span of time heard the news that Mira was injured badly and died, as she could not overcome the injury, and Suya have moved to different forest. During the whole COVID pandemic time, I remember hearing that Maya had 5 cubs with Tala male followed by 1 additional cub with Balaram. She bore a total of 13 cubs in the course of her life. All said and done, only 2 could survive due to various reasons that included predators as well as a fight for their territory. So, as of now, things are not going well for Tigress Maya. The latest news is she's been found dead. The state of her skeleton was pretty bad, so they couldn't do a post-mortem, and the officials are saying she died from natural causes. News of Maya's death has left an impact on not only the conservationists, but also the tourists who admired her. She was so approachable, and she played a very big role in popularizing wildlife in Tadoba. Many were left to mourn the loss of this dearly beloved tigress, especially as she had gained the status of Queen of Tadoba, owing to her domineering presence in the park. It was wonderful mornings when I entered the Agazaria zone. Soon I was welcomed by alarm calls of spotted deer and langur. I spotted this beautiful tigress called Madhuri. Madhuri was in her hunting mood. She has seized her target at far. Soon Madhuri disappeared between the thick bushes in search of her target. Next morning in a village nearby I could see a cattle kill which was pulled down by Madhuri on the previous night. Villagers informed me that post killing the cattle, Madhuri has left the carcass and moved to other zone. On the same day, during my evening safari at the stroke of the sunset, Madhuri reappeared. She was marching head-on and I could see that she was accompanied by her tiny furball-like cute little cubs. During her brief stay in an open area, she called all her cubs, and seemed she whispered and told them about me. The cubs were very curious and walked towards me. We had our primary meeting then. Soon after, Madhuri took her all cubs to the dinner table, which she kept ready in the nearby village. We entered the forest, postman soon looking for this beautiful family. A sole alarm call from a samba confirmed me the movement of a tiger, and in no delay I spotted Madhuri. There was no boundary to my joy when I saw Madhuri with all her 4 cubs. The cubs were little grown up and they were very healthy. This time Mom and all her cubs blocked my road. Being a Bangalorean, I hate roadblocks, but this roadblock was completely enjoyed by me. As there was lot of time, we sat across and shared lot between us. Our discussion went till the wind mermaid and the dark clouds gathered, and I decided to leave the place as it was about to rain. As the rain delayed, Madhuri had other plans for me. She reappeared with her all cubs again. She blocked my road. They were showcasing the strong bond between them. They are really happy, and they were becoming a strong family. One of the cubs carrying its mother the feeding bottle as if pleading for more milk. Watching them play has fun, but then such plastic is posing severe hazards to these animals. Many end up getting them into the animal's internal and lead on issues like nutritional malfunctioning alongside body toxin deposit inside them. The presence of microplastics in ecosystems also impacts the food chain, as smaller organisms consume these particles, ultimately affecting larger predators. Overall, plastic pollution endangers wildlife and disrupts the delicate balance of natural ecosystems. With the passage of time, the super mother walked with all her 4 cubs and allowed me to leave their home with a happy face, hoping to see these creatures at its best. Sonam is daughter of Tigress Madhuri and is the most powerful and beautiful tigress from famous sisters gang of Telia along with Laura, Gita and Mona. Sonam normally wake up slowly, yawning and sometimes stretching her body before getting up completely. This is similar to what many animals do to prepare their muscles for movement after a period of rest. It is early winter morning, and after entering the region of Telia, I happened to spot Sonam, who just woke up and roamed about for some time and disappeared from my sight again. I was aware that Sonam is with her 3 sub-adult cubs. I took a small detour, and when reached a water puddle nearby in Sonam's her territory, I sighted Sonam with her sub-adult son Rocket. Rocket name comes to him as he is very shy and moves in rocket speed whenever he sees any safari jeep. But I was lucky. Had a quite some time seeing these very tender moments, which will be cherished forever. Next season, I sighted Sonam at Telia Lake when she made a huge samba kill and she was dragging the same for her cubs. But I was not fortunate to see the cubs. Next day morning, post necessary discussion with Sanju, we sighted Sonam at distance in the main road of Tadoba. We approached her as we could see she was with her cubs, and in the golden hues of the forest, a tiger family pauses, their curious eyes locked onto the viewer. This rare and heartwarming moment captures a tigress with her cubs, an extraordinary sight in the wild. The cubs, still learning the ways of their majestic world, stand close to their mother, a vigilant protector and their source of survival. Set against the dry grasses of their natural habitat, this family embodies both the beauty and fragility of wildlife. This scene is not just a celebration of life, but a reminder of the urgent need to protect the dwindling habitats of these apex predators. Each cub represents a beacon of hope for the future of this endangered species, but their survival hinges on humanity's commitment to preserving their wilderness. Bajrang is a male tiger, young and powerful, but elusive. In contrast to other tigers who are used to the presence of humans, Bajrang does not like showing himself to the tourists, making his sightings particularly special. He has been associated with several female tigresses in the park and is believed to be the father of many cubs. His mystique adds a flavor of excitement for those fortunate enough to catch him during their safaris. Let me tell you all, before I forget. Temple for Tiger is just a stone's throw away from Tadoba and Hari Tiger Reserve. In my early days at this tiger reserve, I had very hard luck with tiger sightings. During one of my visit to Tadoba, I stopped at this temple for a small prayer, and to surprise I had awesome tiger sighting and photographing opportunity during that visit, and since then, whenever I visit Tadoba Tiger Reserve, I made it a habit to stop at this place, visit this temple and pray for well-being of tigers and people around it, and since then tigers of Tadoba have never disappointed me. It was the winter evening safari at the core of Tadoba. Our driver and guide discussed and took a deviation towards Jammun Zorat Lake, which avoided our vehicle from big convoy of vehicles. Sanju, my guide, had spotted a leopard when we had come back onto the main road, and it was barely even visible to the naked eye. The photos are not even good enough to describe as record shots, and it hid inside a very thick bush. In a minute, we all assumed game over. Most of the vehicles who had congregated started moving. Our guide predicted, and as we were waiting, as he excitedly say, "Leopard, leopard." When I turned rear side of our jeep and we saw leopard in the bush, started walking on the road away from us. In distance, we saw a private vehicle coming towards us, who also sighted this big male leopard walking head-on. The leopard was abstracted by vehicle, and when it looked back to me, it reminded me the quote, "Who comes first here?" We could not ask for more when two wild dogs who started to stray in same vicinity and unaware of leopard as they were on the other side of private vehicle. We all were excited when leopard stopped suddenly in its tracks and stayed low. And was aware of presence of wild dogs, and we were expecting some unexpected action. But suddenly the wild dogs came out of the action, must have smelled the presence of leopard, and the leopard was also shifted into the grass. Again our expert guide took all of us to the same place, and for just a surprise, the male leopard appeared and started walking towards us, slinging his tail, and vanished into the bushes after giving us some lifetime experience. We were blessed to see this famous leopard called Batman because of unique mark on his forehead. Gabbar, alias Scarface, is a huge male tiger with the scars on his face due to territorial battles. His fearsome reputation has attracted many wildlife photographers and enthusiasts interested in his picture. He was named after the notorious Bollywood villain Gabbar Singh and exudes power into Doba's ecosystem. Although intimidating, Gabbar has sired many cubs, which greatly contributed to the genetic pool of the reserve. Choti Tara, a tiger that stands out from the crowd, is quite a remarkable animal, with this blend of strength, maternal instinct, and adaptability. Born in 2009, she inherited all the good features from her mother. She is considered to be the longest and tallest tiger in the region, easy to identify because of a particular blister on her nose and the presence of a GPS collar. Her territory, especially the Jamni Meadows, is very well marked and indicates her supremacy and territorial habits. Choti Tara has successfully raised several litters, 2 female cubs named Bijli and Roma, set of 3 cubs earlier, and very famous Chota Matka and Dabachaya, and first set of her 2 cubs, which died at very young age. Tigers are of a great importance for India's ecological, cultural, and economic contexts. It is important to save these majestic creatures for various reasons that go beyond their survival. Tigers, being a significant part of ecosystem balance. Their regulation of prey populations helps them maintain the health of their habitat. The preservation of tigers also indirectly conserves many other species in their environment. When the habitats of tigers are preserved, this indirectly benefits the different types of flora and fauna that live with them. This enhances biodiversity. Ecotourism is enhanced by the preservation of tigers. Ecotourism acts as a sustainable economic model for local communities. Tigers are the epitome of Indian culture and mythology, portraying power, strength, and elegance. They symbolize not only national icons, but also spiritual representations for many people. Conservation efforts must be continued to sustain India's natural heritage and ecological integrity. The Deccan Plateau and Western Ghats, which is identified as one of the 8 hottest hotspots of biological diversity in the world, is a large region in India that features rich biodiversity and accommodates several species of wildlife and birds. The Deccan Plateau comprise a range of forests, such as tropical evergreen forests, monsoon forests, sholas, which is important for maintaining ecological balance. Both these areas host several threatened species such as tigers, leopards, elephants, lion-tailed macaque, sloth bears, tahr along with spotted deer and the samba, apart from numerous others. Though I click pictures of reptiles such as vipers, cobras, pythons, and other snakes and amphibians like Malabar gliding from, this very rare blue crab or this greco or highly camouflaged this flying lizard and flying squirrel in our Western Ghats, my experience is very little with this beautiful world. Avian life of Western Ghats are just amazing, birds like hornbills, green leaf birds, the black-backed dwarf kingfisher or commonly known as oriental dwarf kingfisher, Oriental Scops owl along with other species of owls, painted spur fowl, paradise flycatchers, emerald dove, Asian blue bird and different species of eagles along with some common birds like blackbird, oriole, barbet, rollers, oriental white-eye, terns, and its very own Malabar giant squirrels make this place very special. Bigwan in Deccan Plateau is a wetland ecosystem, known for its rich biodiversity, especially for birds. It is a paradise for bird watchers, housing over 400 species of birds. The sanctuary is especially famous for its greater flamingos, lesser flamingos, bar-headed goose, peregrine falcon, barred button quill, red evadavat, kites and painted stork. It also gives shelter to birds like short-toed snake eagles, Bonnelese eagle, steppe eagle, ospreys and vultures have been known to inhabit this sanctuary. Also, many species of falcons and ducks, rare species birds like blue-throat, European roller, different species of doves, shrike, Indian-only parrot, the vernal hanging parrot, very elusive chameleon, flourish in the Bigwan wetland grassland system. In that way, the mammals are enhancing the web of the ecologic system along with promoting the food webs among various species across the same space. Indian mongoose, jungle cat, Indian gazelles, foxes, wolves which are very easily identified within the grassland and woods. But the one mammal which was very difficult to spot here for me was hyenas. I traveled for a couple of hours from Bigwan and reached a hilly area, and at the far end of this area reached a small village called Nathapotha. Have to climb couple of small hills, and I was the only person in that area, which was covered with hills and shrubs, who was waiting to see the hyena. In the late evening, as the cloud gathered, I decided to return back, giving up all hopes of seeing hyena. So, I reached my car, and my friend Kundan came running towards me, shouting, "Hyena is coming." I have to climb back, and I was just halfway when I sighted the striped beauty running down fast on the other hill, which was some 100 meters away from me. This was my first sighting of hyena, though I could capture some images of hyena in and around its den, which was only a record images. It took more than a couple of years since my first sighting for me to manage to get good picture of this beautiful creation of God. In my journey in Indian fauna, I have seen many phases of life through these birds and animals, where they share food, they travel thousands of kilometers in search of love and upbringing the young, playful mood with mock fights, siblings supporting one another, fight between two for a top spot, feeling sad after losing throne, depressed and feeling lonely, mother's love for the young and killing another for food and many more. In all these actions, so-called wild animals are showing love and taking care of their next generation. And we, being humans, still need laws and regulating acts to protect this beautiful wildlife for our next generation. This picture from my African trip reminds me of our current situation. Though this father is away, but watching over his family with love and longing. His protective instincts are always on, ensuring safety and well-being from the shadows. He keeps their family secure, that they have everything they need, and silently celebrates their joys. As large father elephant, we, this generation too, have to protect the wildlife and forests to gift the next generation good water to drink, pure fresh air to breathe, healthy soil for better quality food productions, and also check the urbanization to prevent deforestation and keep healthy eco-balance to have good healthy planet.